Yes, so in previous class, we studied about motherboard, SMPS, the components inside a CPU box. We studied in last class. I have shown you all the parts inside the computer which are present inside the computer. I have shown you. Do you remember? A student, do you remember? Which parts I have shown you? That SMPS, CPU components inside present in CPU cabinet. That is SMPS motherboard. We studied in last class. See how motherboard look like. I have shown you in last class also. That is in some motherboard, sound card and video card is present. So today we discuss about memory chips, that is RAM and ROM. So what is RAM? Students, that is RAM stands for random access memory and ROM stands for read only memory. I have shown you both the pictures in last class. RAM, that is in green in color, and some chips is there, and ROM look like a integrated circuit. It looks like a integrated circuit in black in color, and RAM present on this motherboard. RAM placed in this motherboard. See a RAM. RAM is placed in the form of a chip on the motherboard. It is placed on the motherboard. And RAM is read and write memory. That means, suppose we take one example about that. If you want to draw a car image on paint, all of you know paint. Yes, students, you know paint. You know paint where you have to draw and where you have to draw any pictures and color pictures. Paint option on computer. All of you know paint option on computer.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, there are tools are there like pencils, then colors, all. Then suppose if you want to draw a car picture on paint, then that picture when you are drawing, that is storing in this RAM. Where it's stored when you are drawing, it's stored in RAM. And when power goes on, when power goes on or your computer goes switched off, then for your computer goes shut down, then if you not saved that picture, then whatever you drawn on your computer, that will be deleted if you not saved on your computer. So RAM is a temporary memory. What it is? Temporary memory, because RAM doesn't save anything permanently. Only when you are doing any work on computer, suppose you are drawing anything or you are typing any letter, only that time the whatever you are doing on computer, that information is stored on RAM. So it is a temporary memory. What it is a memory? What memory it is called?
Temporary.
As temporary memory, because if you doesn't save anything on computer, it will be deleted. RAM is read and write memory. You can read and write also by this memory, but it doesn't save on this memory. Information can be written onto and read from RAM. Whatever information is there or data is there, or whatever you type on the letter, or whatever you draw on a picture in paint like this, can be written onto a RAM, and also you can read from that if you save this. But if you doesn't save anything on this, then it will be get erased or deleted. It is a temporary memory, but ROM is a permanent memory. ROM means what? Read only memory. You can read only through this. It is also a memory chip on which data is pre-recorded. Whatever data you recorded on your computer, that is you can read afterwards. Once data has been written onto a ROM chip, it cannot be removed and can only be read. On this by a ROM, you can only read. Suppose we take example for this. If you want to shut down the computer, what is the process for that? Shut down the computer. As do you know how to shut down the computer? As students,
Yes, ma'am.
yes, how you shut down the computer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, some icon is there on your desktop. Then there you have to click yes window. Then there you have to select
Yes, ma'am.
yes click on that button. Can you see on this? Can you see on your screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Cursor is there. See
Yes,
power,
ma'am.
power in left corner. Power option is there. Can you see?
Ma'am.
Can you see on your screen? Black window is appeared.
No, ma'am. Yes,
You can't see.
no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
What? You are only saying the row. Okay, 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 no problem. So we'll discuss in that about it. How, do you know how to shut down the computer, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So in computer left corner, in computer left corner one option is there, power or shut down the computer. Then there you have to click on that. Then you can shut down the computer. All of you know that. A shutdown option is there.
Yes,
By clicking on that, your computer will get shut down. And after that, you have to switch off the buttons. Likewise, the shutting of computer process is there. It is a fixed process. So it is recorded on a ROM memory. Where it is recorded? On ROM. So you cannot change this process, or you can change the process of shut down the computer. Yes or no? You
No,
can
ma'am.
yes you cannot change the process of doing the shut down the computer. It is fixed. The fixed process is there for doing shut down the computer. Like you have to select on that window, then you have to click on the shutdown button, then computer will get shut down. Likewise, the process is this. It is a fixed process. It is recorded on a ROM memory, where it is recorded or where it is stored. This process, this process is stored in ROM, that is read only memory. So it is a permanent memory. You cannot change the process. You only read from read only memory. And RAM is temporary memory. Got it? A student?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So we'll see the difference between RAM and ROM. We'll see the difference between RAM and ROM. RAM stands for random access memory and ROM is read only memory. Then RAM is a volatile and ROM is a non-volatile. Okay. Then it, RAM allows reading and writing. ROM only allows reading only memory. Means in RAM you can rewrite also, and you can do any changes in RAM memory also. But in the ROM memory you cannot do any changes. So it is a allows only for reading only memory. RAM is a temporary storage memory and ROM is a permanent storage memory. RAM is expensive and ROM is cheap memory. In RAM performs read and write functions and ROM performs only read functions. Means in RAM you can do any changes, but in ROM memory you cannot change it. It is fixed storage memory. Understand, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
ports. We have studied in last class about ports also. Ports. I have shown you all of these ports. We have studied in last class about the ports. You have any doubt about ports?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So next we study about disk, hard disk and disk drives. So RAM and ROM is a primary memory and disk drives, CD and DVD are the secondary memory. What it is a secondary memory and RAM and ROM what it is a primary memory. Means when your data is entering on your computer or you are doing anything on a computer like drawing or typing any letters, the first where it will be get stored in the RAM and ROM. Means RAM and ROM are the primary memory storage devices and disk drives, that is CD and DVD, are secondary storage devices. Then, where do you store your clothes? Where do you store your clothes?
Ma'am,
Yes. Where do you store your
what
clothes?
is volatile?
Yes.
What is volatile memory?
Yes. I will explain you. RAM is a volatile memory and ROM is a non-volatile memory. Means in RAM you can do any changes. Means suppose you are I given you example about the drawing. If you draw a car on paint or you color on a paint, if power goes off, the whatever you are doing on a computer, if you not save on a computer, it will erase it or it will be deleted. That is a in that is in RAM memory, and in ROM memory it is stored. It is a pre-recorded already, means it is a fixed process. It will not get erased or it will be not get deleted. It will be stored in a fixed process. It will stored in fixed data. So ROM is a non-volatile memory. Next, we study about disk drives. So tell me, where do you store your clothes, students?
Ma'am, hard disk.
Clothes. Your clothes, where do you
Ma'am, cupboard.
Yes, cupboard. You store your clothes on in cupboard.
Cupboard.
And vegetables, where you keep vegetables?
Ma'am, fridge.
Yes, in refrigerator.
fridge.
Yes, right.
Ma'am,
Refrigerator or fridge.
fridge.
Yes, right. In vegetables you keep in fridge or refrigerator. Likewise, suppose if you want to store any information or data, where you stored in disk drives or hard disk, CD and DVD. Where you stored hard disk, CD or DVD, you can store your information and data. All of you know CD and DVD. Have you seen somewhere?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. It is
Yes,
in
ma'am.
a circular.
Yes, please.
It is in a circular shape. CDs are and it
Ma'am, in the homework.
Yes, it is in a circular shape. Some movie CDs are also there. The movies are stored in that CDs, and in CD we can store lot of data and information like text, images, pictures, whatever numbers, whatever you want to store on CD, you can store on CD and DVD also. DVD also look like a CD, like circular shape, but in DVD you can store 6 times more data than a CD. DVD storage capacity is bigger than CD. In CD, some amount of data only we can store, but in DVD, large amount of data we can store. So CD looks like a metal plate like this. Some colors, rainbow colors like this look like in that CD cover. So next, hard disk. Hard disk is present inside the CPU cabinet, where it is present inside the CPU cabinet. This device store and retrieve data and applications on the storage device such as hard disk, CD and DVD. Here you have to put CDs and DVDs. It is present inside the CPU cabinet. So from this you can store your data and whatever your text, pictures, images, numbers, whatever you have stored, that will be applications on the storage device. You can read and retrieve data, means you can get data from this also, from some other computer also you can get through CD and DVD. This is fixed in computer in CPU cabinet, but CD and DVD we can take from one place to another. You can take information from one computer to another computer. If you want to save some information from one computer to another computer, you can store by you can save on information on CD, then you can store that information by CD to another computer also. Suppose if you want to store your project on CD, you can store your project on this CD. Then if you want to give to your friend, he also want to see your project, then you can give him a CD, then he can see your project on his computer by opening this CD on disk drives. Then hard disk is a main storage device found inside a computer. This is a main storage device. It can store large amount of data. In hard disk, large amount of data can be stored. Whatever you have done on a computer, whatever process you done on computer like projects, you are saving text, you are saving images, you are saving letters, that store where it will get stored in hard disk. All of you got it, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Where it will get stored? Yes. Where information all this stored in hard disk.
Hard disk.
Yes. And CD and DVD we can be carried easily to move data from one place to or one computer to another computer. In CD and DVD, you can read data. You can read from any data through CD and DVD, and you can also save anything on CD and DVD. Understand, students?
Yeah.
So you have any doubt?
Ma'am, I have CD.
Yes, what?
Ma'am, I have CD.
Yes.
I have
What
also.
you what you have saved on that? You have any doubt about this? Motherboard. See once again all these images. This is SMPS. This is component inside the CPU box. What it is called? What it is called? Yes, this is printer. And this big one? Plotter. Yes, right. Printer is a output device. Yes. This is a dot matrix printer. Yes, that right. What are the types of printer? What are the types of printer? And non-impact printers, right? Non-impact printers and non-impact printers are the yes are the types of printer. Yes, right. These are yes right. Then what are the input device? We studied in this chapter.
Input device is which input the
Yes, microphone, graphic tablet, touch screen, MICF, web. Yes, too many different devices are there. Okay, 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 fine. So, right. If you have any doubt about this, students, you have any doubt about this? Yes, right. You have any doubt about this? We'll discuss about the assessment zone. Now, we discuss about now assessment zone.